of someone who lives in Rochester, but as someone who's come up and down here so many times, has so many strong connections to the city. What makes Rochester such a great place for comedy for you? What about it has been so special for you?
The people. It's always about the people. It's always about the people you meet here are great people. Brother Weeze, Mark Ippolito, my buddy JJ, my buddy Eddie Barron. I mean, I know these guys 25 years. Every time I come here, we always have a blast. It's a great town with great people, and their hospitality is world class. So even though you say Rochester, but it's like certain cities, I love. It's all about the people, man. As you know, I mean, it reminds me of Philadelphia a little bit.
City of brotherly love. We'll take it. Good stuff. So you've had a really long career, but you've been doing this for decades. You've been everywhere. You've refined your act, but there's one thing you could accomplish as a stand-up comedian and then retire knowing that you accomplished that one thing and you're happy about it. What would it be?
I'm never going to retire. I love what I do. If I hit the lottery tomorrow, I'd still be going out and doing club work. I'm making people laugh. I absolutely love my life, and I love what I do. I had a great job. I just like making people laugh. It's just in my blood. I was a magician when I was 9. I did that till I was 18. I started doing stand-up, and I just love to make people laugh. That's like one of my favorite sounds in the world. There's a room full of people laughing at something you concocted in your head. It just makes me laugh. I love it. I absolutely love what I do. So, I don't think I will retire.
Good stuff.
Go
ahead.
Go ahead. I mean, I may have to do the boats at some point, but I don't even think with my act, I could get a job on a lifeboat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So there'd be no one accomplishment, that one feather in your cap that you'd still like to get before you retire.
Well, yeah. You know what? I would love to get on an acting, do a lot more acting. I would love to be like a series regular in a hit Netflix show or a hit sitcom. I would love to be a series regular in a show like that. And, yeah, because that's the one thing I would love to do would be that, obviously, but comedy, this is my 4th CD that I just put out. I produce them all. I have 3 specials out. I mean, I love, but the acting thing, and because I studied that early in my career, it would be nice to then be like, aside from being like the funniest guy you've never heard of, you go, hey, this guy's he's on the hit TV show. And look, I'm open to all of it. I think, and I'm having a lot of success later in my life. So I'm really excited about that,
Good stuff. One more thing for you. Do you have any advice for aspiring comics?
Yeah. Write your off, write all the time, and go on stage as much and as often as you can. And after you've done that 1,000 times, you'll kind of figure it out. But I think this pandemic, this quarantine situation that we're in, I think a lot of comedians are probably going to get out of this business. I think a lot of guys that are not established are going to struggle and say, you know what, I'm just going to do a normal job because this might be too much for some people. And on the other side, the flip side of that, I think a lot of people who are working in corporate jobs will then go, you know what, life's short. I could die tomorrow from the COVID, so I'm going to go do something that I love to do that feeds my soul. And that's all. That's all I say to people is like, find something you love to do that you would do for free, that fucking feeds your soul, and then figure out how to get paid for it. And if you're really good at it, never do it for free.